Hi and welcome. My name is Holly and this is Perpetual Fitness Training. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Pilates class. We're going to keep this short and simple, really focusing on the core. We are going to use some equipment today. If you happen to have a Pilates Magic Circle, you can use this. If you don't have this, which most of you probably don't, you can use a ball. This is actually what I'm going to teach with today, is that ball. This is about 10 inches. It's a Pilates ball. It's a little squishy. So if you have something like this would be a great substitute. If you have neither one of these, a block will work as well for most of it. Again, you can just do without if it's not working for you. If you're new to Pilates, I want you to do it without any of that equipment. I want you just to use that body and to really focus on the moves within that body. Make sure you have a nice place to sit down. So whether you have either carpeting or you have a mat, I have a fan going because it's really warm today. You could probably see I'm red. I just can't quite cool down today. You can also have some music playing. Whatever you want to do, let's go ahead and get right into this. All right, we're going to start in a comfortably seated position. I'm in easy pose, but whatever works best for you. You're thinking about being over those sits bones. So if you need to kind of move things out of the way to find those sits bones, you're reaching up and out of the body. So just imagine someone has a hand just barely above your head, and you're trying to reach up and touch that hand, really bringing length into that spine. We're taking the ball in between the hands, or if you have the magic circle, it'll be here. If you just have your fists together, if you have nothing else, I should say you're going to put your fists together if you have nothing else. And it's like we're hugging a tree or hugging a beach ball. We have this nice round opening. The shoulders are down, the tummy is pulled in and up toward the spine. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, press those hands together, turning on that chest muscle. Exhale, and then you're going to release. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. Don't forget about the length in the spine. Exhale, press. Inhale, release. And press. Really pull those abs in as you press. We have 4 more. And press, feeling the chest, feeling those arms. And release. And press. And release. And press. And release. Give me 1 more. Really push, and release. Take a big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to press. We're going to twist to the right with our exhale. We're going to inhale and come center and release. Exhale, press and twist. Inhale, release, center. So we're exhaling as we twist, really trying to wring out the core. Take your time here. Move within your range of motion. Never forcing anything. We're just in that warm up, kind of opening up that spine. Press and twist. And release and center. Press and twist. Release and center. Last one. Press and twist. Release and center. Let's go ahead and I'm going to turn for you here. We're going to take our feet down, our knees are bent, and we're going to place the ball in between those inner thighs. You can hold on to your shins to sit up nice and tall. Once again, reaching out through the crown of the head, the shoulders are down, the blades together just as much to open up through that chest as much as you can. I want you to press those knees together, squeeze, really get the inner thighs involved, and release. Exhale, press. Feel those inner thighs pulling in and release and press and release and press. Getting those inner thighs warmed up and release, but feel how your abs respond and press, pulling that belly button in and up as you press your legs together. Release and press and release. Give me 3 more. Exhale, press. And release, press, and release. Your best one yet, sitting nice and tall. Press and release. Now your hands can come behind your thighs, or you can reach those arms out. This is a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to squeeze our thighs together. We're going to roll down in a C curve or articulated position. Stop about halfway. Take a nice big inhale. Really press those thighs together and slowly come up. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down. Press those knees together. Big inhale. Exhale. March or climb your way back up. Release. Tuck and round. Excuse me. Press those knees together and really pull yourself up. Feel how those inner thighs help you to come up. Release and roll. Halfway. Press those knees together. Slowly come on up. Give me one more. Release. Slowly back. Good. Find your stopping spot. Push those legs together and feel how everything helps to pull you back to center. Go ahead and give it a little release. Next, we're going to move into a bridge position, but we're going to keep the ball where it is. So we're just going to slowly roll down, and we're going to articulate down. We're going to use those legs again. So it's a nice big inhale, hands out or behind your thighs. C curve, press your knees together. Pull your midline up and in as you slowly come down. And once you're down there, go ahead and just bring those knees a little closer and feel your spine along that mat. So we're going to be a neutral spine. So some of us, that means that we might have a little bit of space underneath that low back. Some of us may have less space, especially with those knees bent. What I want you to think about is pulling the abs in and up, right? Pressing down into the floor with those hands, engaging the back, and then just let those feet come as close to the body as you can to just use more leg muscle. So the first thing we're going to do is articulation bridge. So we're going to take a nice big inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, and then you're slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. So if your back was a string of pearls, you're lifting one pearl at a time. Take a nice big inhale, press the knees together, and slowly articulate down. One pearl at a time, one vertebra at a time, all the way down until you get to your tailbone. Release, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ball like you're trying to pop the ball. Slowly come on up, press with the hands, come all the way up, hold, big inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down. We're keeping that squeeze on the ball. Release. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, press and articulate up. Really focus on the core, moving the spine. Hold, nice big inhale. And exhale. Each vertebrae gets its opportunity to touch the mat all the way down. Hold, inhale. Squeeze the ball, exhale, pull the hips up towards the ceiling. Push, push, push through the heels. At the top, we're going to take a nice big inhale as we exhale, squeezing that ball and slowly coming down. All right, we have one more of these. We're going to hold it at the top. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press and slowly come on up. Push with the hands, lift the hips up. We're going to hold at the top. We're really squeezing through the glutes, pressing through the heels, pressing through the arms. Now we're going to pulse the ball, and this is a slow pulse. So press and release. For 8, press and release. That's 2. Here's 3 and release. 4 and release. 5, 6, really squeeze that ball together. 7, hips up. And 8, hold the squeeze and slowly take it all the way down. Release. Let's make a combo out of that. So take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to squeeze the ball. Tuck and slowly come all the way up. At the top, you're going to give me four pulses. So press and release. Press and release. Press up, press and release. One more. Press and release. Slowly back down, releasing through that tailbone. Nice big inhale. We have 3 more. And exhale, articulate up, squeezing the ball. When we get up to the top, we're going to press and release. Press and release. 2 more. Press and release. Press and release. Gentle squeeze, slowly coming down. We're really involving those inner thighs, the pelvic floor, all the way up through the belly button, and relax. Take a nice big inhale, exhale, tuck and come up. Belly is in and up as we push through the heels and come on up. 4 pulses. 1, release. 2, release. Hi, Juju. 3, release. And 4, release. And slowly come down, Juju. That's a terrible place to stop. All the way down. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Tuck, belly tight, and slowly lift yourself all the way up. Last time. 1, and release. 2, release. 3, we have one more. Perfect. And now we're just going to slowly come back down. All right, you can bring those knees in. You can give them a little shake and just give it a little break here for a second. Juju, honey, you got to move. All right, you're going to go ahead and place your feet down. The ball is going to go over the chest. I want you to, again, think about that spine. You're in neutral. Your knees are bent. Your belly is pulled in and up, so we have some strength there. Those shoulders are pressed back, and you're thinking about pushing against the ball. So as we take an inhale, we're going to inflate the lungs. As we exhale, we're going to pull our abs in as we press the ball and feel those abs engage. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Do. Why are you loving on me right now? Take a nice big inhale. And exhale, press. And inhale. And exhale, press. I think it's because I'm on the floor. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press. I think we have 4 more. Release and press. Notice how that integrating the chest and the arms, exhale, press, really helps your abs to turn on. Or you're really focusing on pulling those abs in when those arms and chest are involved. 2 more. Exhale, press, release, press, and release. All right, we're going to add on to this. So from here, we're going to come up into an oblique crunch. So take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, you're going to press the ball. We're going to come up just to the right side. Exhale. Release the press and slowly come back down to center. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press and lift. And release the press and slowly come down. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press the ball, slowly come up. Think about pulling those abs in and up. Release and slowly come down. You're giving me as much range of motion as you can. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press and lift. Release. Slowly come down. You've picked a terrible spot. Press, release. Come on up. Now release. Slowly come back down. Take a nice big inhale. Press. And for the last time, come on up. I want you to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back down. We're going to go right back up again. Press. Come all the way up. And now we're going to go deeper into that twist. So you're going to twist 8, 7. Arms are straight. 6. Tummy tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the center, all the way back down. Once again, squeeze. Exhale, coming up. Now, as we come up, see if you can lift that same leg up and then slowly come back down. Big inhale. Exhale, press and lift and slowly come back down. Big inhale. Press and lift. Belly button in, really reaching those arms out. Good. Give me 4 more. Here's 4. Up a little higher if you can. And down. And press in 3. Release and down. Press and lift 2. And slowly down. Last time. Press and lift. Release and slowly down. We're going to go right to that other side. So press and exhale. Come on up. And slowly back down. So 8, just like this. Press and lift. Think about pushing that low back into the mat. Slowly come back down to help you lift up. Press. Come on up. Using those abs, those obliques to bring yourself up. Slowly down. Press and lift. And release. We have 4 more just like this. Press. Tummy's tight. Pull up. Think about engaging those inner thighs up into that midline to help you come up. 3. And down. And 2. and release. Last one. Hold it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release it down. We're going to go right back up again. Press. Exhale up. Now we're going into those deeper twists. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the ball. 5, 4. Keep the opposite side down. 2, and 1. Slowly come back down. Now bringing the leg into it. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press, come on up. See if you can bring that leg at the same time and slowly come back down. Big inhale. Press and lift. These are meant to be slow, very controlled, very controlled. Press and lift. I want you to think about using the obliques, using that core slowly down to lift your upper body up, press and lift, and to lift your leg towards your center. Good. Give me 4 more. Press. Reaching out. Shoulders are quiet. Here's 3. Release and come on down. Here's 2. Release and down. Last one. Press and come on up. And release and take it down. All right, just bring that ball in or whatever you're using and just slowly roll your head side to side. All right, we are done with that piece. Moving on to our next block, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move into more traditional Pilates moves. So we're going to take that ball or that block or that ring above the chest. You're going to put pressure into the ball. So if you don't have anything, you're welcome to have the hands here. So as we come up into that Pilates crunch, you're reaching out. But no matter what you're using, make sure that those shoulders are quiet and we're not building into the shoulders. So we're going to go ahead and press into the ball. Engage the core, belly in and up. Lift one leg and then the other. And we're going to squeeze those legs together. Toes are pointed out. They don't have to be really pointed. You can relax your toes. But we're squeezing those legs together from your hips all the way down through your feet, thinking about pulling up through the midline. Belly button is pulled in and up. We're pressing into that ball. So this one is just a gentle press to start, just to feel that tension. We're going to take a nice big inhale. You can keep your head down as you exhale. If you'd like, we're going to lift our upper body with the top of our abs. So we're not tucking our chin and putting a lot of strain in the neck. This is a core engagement, a belly button engagement, right? So your belly's in. We're using the abs to lift. Now we're just going to go ahead and take one leg out at a time, single leg stretch. So we're going to reach out with the left, keeping that right leg in, and we're going to switch. And you can pulse the ball with the leg movement, or you can just keep pressing on that ball the whole time. And inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale one more time, exhale, and exhale. Bring it in. Let that head move side to side. So if that one worked for you or that one was a real struggle, you're welcome to do that single leg stretch again. We're going to go ahead and move on to double leg stretch. So we're back in that same position in that reverse tabletop. We have the knees out of the hips. We have the shins parallel to the floor. So you're in this 90-degree position. Your abs are engaged. So in this position, you're going to feel those abs engaged, right? If you bring those knees in, you're going to feel the release in the abs. So I want you to feel that ab engagement. This may be enough for you and you just want to come in and out of this position. That works just fine. Take a nice big inhale. If you'd like to, exhale, press against the ball. We're going to lift the head and chest, trying to get those shoulder blades off the mat. As we inhale, we're going to press into the ball, reach everything out, and then exhale, pull it together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press. Reach, pull the abs in. Exhale, release. And 4, push the hands into the ball and release. And 5, and release. Try to stay off the shoulder blades. 6, and release. Last time, tummy tight, and release. Take it down, and head move side to side. So once again, releasing that neck, releasing those abs. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and take the ball in between the ankles. And you're going to try to bring those legs up straight. Now, I realize there is some mobility or flexibility that doesn't allow you to do this, you can go ahead and keep those knees bent. I just want them as straight as you can give them to me. You're pulling your abs in and up. Are you tired of hearing that? Hands on the floor. Shoulders are relaxed back. All we're going to do is press our ankles together. If you don't have anything, you're just going to have your legs against each other, and you're just going to push your legs together as we do this. All right, here we go. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press the legs together and release. And press. Abs are tight and release. Pull up through the midline, press and release. Press, feeling the entire spine on the floor. Press and release. Here's 5. Press and release. 6 and release. 7 and release, and 8 and release. All right, just go ahead and give your legs a little bit of a break. All right, from here, we're going to pull those legs together and drop the legs down, lift them back up. If that is too much for you, you are welcome to just keep pressing and releasing, or bringing it more into a tabletop position and staying in this position as you drop and lift up. All right, either one is fine. You're also welcome to lift the head and chest up, or keep the head and chest down, just depending on your level, how you're feeling today. So we're going to take those legs up. We're going to put some pressure on that ball just so we're engaging through that midline, right? The inner thighs, the pelvic floor, all the way up through the belly button. We're going to take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, if you'd like, you can bring that head and chest up, reaching out, shoulders down. Nice big inhale as we drop the legs. Exhale, lift the legs up, lower. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the ball as you lift. Inhale. Exhale, press the ball together and lift, or put pressure into those legs and squeeze and lift. Here's 5, tummy tight, and lower, and press in 6, woo, and lower. You're trying to keep that ball still. 7, lower, and press and lift. Take it down, head and neck down. You can go ahead and roll it side to side if that feels good. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring the ball just a little bit higher. So it's more like in between your knees, right? Your hands, again, they can be back, or they can be along the floor. They can be lifted up, or you can even have them behind your head. Any of that works fine. So take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're squeezing the ball together. We're lifting head and chest. If you're going there, you're going to go ahead and take the hands behind the head. They're just gently resting. The elbows are wide open. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, reach the legs out to 45. Squeeze the ball and slowly bring it in. Inhale. Exhale, press, and slowly bring it in. Reach and press. Slowly bring it in. And bring it in. And reach. 5 and 6. Trying to keep those shoulder blades off the mat. 7, but head and chest down is fine. You'll just reach the legs up higher. And 8, take a little break. Oh, you can let that head move side to side. All right, last one before we move on to our next block. We're going to come back into that 90-degree position for the legs, or reverse tabletop. If you prefer to the ball at the ankles, you're welcome to press it, to leave it there, or you can keep it between the knees. It really is just whatever works for you. We're going to take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, head and chest can stay down, or we're going to go ahead and crunch it up, using the abs to bring us up. Tummy's nice and tight, shoulders down. You can also take your hands behind your head. Big inhale. As we exhale, we're dropping the ball. Actually, as we inhale, we drop the ball. We push the ball as we exhale and lift. So it's inhale, drop. Squeeze the ball. Pull it in. Use the abs to pull your legs in. Pull, 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 pull. Inhale. Squeeze, pull. Inhale. Press and exhale. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Woo! Let's go ahead and release that. All right, let's go ahead and roll over. We're going to move into a tabletop position. So you're welcome to rock and roll. I kind of have to move out of the way here. 3 times. or you can just come on up. But I love the rock and roll. It feels so good on my spine. All right, Juju, you just want to be a movie star, I think, huh? She ignores me all day until I start doing this. Alrighty, here we go. So we are going to come into quadruped or tabletop position. You're going to place the ball or whatever you're using underneath your right hand. This is going to create instability. Now, if you have the ring, it's going to be a little bit different just because if you're too close, you tend to kind of scrunch up in the shoulders. So if you have the ring, you're going to push it a little further away from the body. If you find with the ball that you start to scrunch up your shoulders, the same rule will apply. You can push it away from the body a little bit to help you not pull up into the shoulders, but it's usually lower, so it's not as bad as having, your hand up on that ring. Your hands or wrists are right underneath the shoulders. The knees are right underneath the hips. If you're not sure what this looks like or feels like, it's always best to do this in a mirror to really understand what it looks like. The biggest mistake I see is most people bring their knees too close to their body. So really focus on knees directly underneath the hips, wrists directly under the shoulders. Pull that belly in and up. Shoulders are down, tummy's nice and tight. We're not dropping the stomach, and we're not overarching in the back. Just find that right in the center place. You'll really feel the ab engagement. So all we're going to do here is take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're pressing on the ball or on the floor if you have no ball. Release and press, release, and press. So what I want you to feel once again is the ab engagement as we press that ball into the floor. And 6, just letting the brain know where we're going. Here's 7. We have one more. Here's 8. You're going to hold the press, keeping that tummy tight. We're just going to step out with that left foot. So you can start with toes down. Watch your hips. We tend to get real kind of rocky here. We're trying to keep the pelvis still and see if you can lift that leg up. Let it just hover at first. If you want to go higher, it's a glute squeeze to bring it up, but our abs are being used to keep our pelvis stable. Now tap the foot down and lift. 8 and 7. Just hold it if this isn't working for you. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Hold it up. Point your toe. Give me some little circles like a softball. 3, 4, 5. Keep the pelvis still. And 8. Other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly draw it in and release. You can go ahead and give those hands a little shake. Whew, and drop it down. All right, next up, we're going to just switch and place it underneath the other hand. So coming back into that tabletop, knees right underneath the hips, wrists right underneath the shoulders, or modifying as you need to. We're going to take a nice big inhale, exhale, engage the abs, and press the ball. Release, inhale, exhale, press. Feel how those abs engage as we press the ball into the mat. And 4, be very aware of your core. I really want you to do some thinking about that core here. Really engage it. 6, 2 more. 7, and 8. Now we're going to hold this one down. We're going to step back with that right foot. Sorry, doo-doo. We're going to keep that leg long, the toes down until we kind of find that balance. Check those hips or the spines and make sure we're staying in neutral. If you can lift that leg, we're going to hold it here. If you can lift a little bit more, it's a glute squeeze to lift it up, but we're not shifting in the spine or the hips whatsoever. Both hip bones point to the floor. Let's see if we can move it. Tap it down, lift it up. 1, tap it down, and 2. Here's 3. Keep that pelvis still. 4 and 5. 3 more. 3 and 2. We're going to hold it up. We're going to point the toe. Little circles, just a softball. 3, 4. Pelvis is still. 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs are working hard to keep you level. And 8. Go ahead and take it down. Woo. Take it up. Give it a little shake. All right, let's sit back in child's pose. You can just let go of that ball if you want and just sit back and just release everything again. You can keep rolling out the wrists and just give yourself a little break here. And then let's slowly come on up. Hi. All right, this is our last block. You're going to take that ball or your magic circle or your block, whatever you're using, and you're going to place it in between the inner thighs. This is a lot easier to do if you have a ball. If you have the magic circle, you may need to stand to get it between those inner thighs and then slowly come down into tabletop. Whatever you feel works best for you. So we're going to come down onto the forearms. And the arms are going to be in the number 11, so try to avoid bringing those hands together. You want those arms in an 11, and you're pressing through the palms all the way through the forearms to the elbows. From here, we're going to just walk those legs back, and we're going to find first is a modified plank. So in that modified plank, our abs are nice and tight. We're a straight line from our head down through our tailbone. Our abs are pulled in and up. If you're good here, you can stay here. But if you can, see if you can come all the way up into full plank. It's a nice big inhale. You can stay here or exhale. Tap both knees down. Lift it back up. 1. And 2. Squeeze the ball with those inner thighs. 3. 4. If you can't do the movement, you're just holding it. 5, but still squeezing the ball. 6. 7. Hold up on 8. See if you can hold it here. Now just rock forward and back. A little saw. 7. Squeeze the ball. 6. Abs in. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Oh, gently in control. Take those knees down. Woo! And sit back into child's pose. You can get rid of that ball if you'd like. And just sit back, reaching those arms out. Let's go ahead and come up just a little bit. Take it to the right. Drag those hands back as you sit back. And gently take it up now to the other side. Reaching out. Breathe into the side rib cage. Let's go ahead and take it back to the center. Let's take that right arm underneath. Just a little thread the needle. Little rotation release here. Take it up, switch to that other side. And gently come on up. Go ahead and find a seated position for me. Comfortably, whatever works for you. Just a little side stretch here, right hand to the floor. Reach up and over. We're trying to reach up and out of the body as we gaze up at the ceiling. Inhale up. And let's go ahead and exhale and switch. Heavy through that right hip. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, bring it down to the heart center. All right, good job. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. And Juju appreciates you being here. Have a great rest of your day.